Hey there guys, this is Metalkick and welcome back to TLP of Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. And there's a lot of things today I'd like to get off my chest. So I start right now. As you know, video games seems for most people uninspired today. I think at some point it's false and at some point it's true. Okay, we don't have a lot of original games today. The only thing that we see every time that goes on and on is the FPS like Halo, Call of Duty, and etc. And yes, they're not that good, except for Halo. Halo is quite good these days. I mean, Halo 4 was really good, as I heard, but the Call of Duties are never really good. So, where I want to go with that, but before I want to tell you, if you don't like me arguing, just mute the video because you're not gonna like me. As I told you, it's pretty much a run I'm doing, so I don't care really if the video is gonna be programmed long. I just want to get rid of the things I have in my chest, and really I'm going to say it. So, as time goes by, you know, there's a lot of rumor about Super Smash Bros. 4 that will came out maybe in 3-4 years, I don't know, probably 2 or 3 years. And I can see on YouTube, not really YouTube, but yeah, on YouTube, internet, whatever you like to call it anyway, because it's pretty much the same anyway. I mean, YouTube is pretty much the third most visited website on the internet, so yeah. First is Google, I guess. Well, whatever. What I mean is, guys, can you stop with your stupid, crappy wish list? I don't know what you have in your mind, but if... Okay, you probably know nothing about video game design or video game logic, even if Nintendo has zero logic. How can I tell that? Okay, how do you guys could like to see King K. Rool as a character? First of all, he's big as hell, I know. They resized Ganondorf. But Ganondorf is a human-looking guy who is easily can be resized. How can you guys can see a giant crocodile that doesn't have any moves? That could be melee. That could be, I don't know what you want, but guys, King K. Rool can't fight as well as Dr. Robotnik. And how do you guys want to resize Ridley? What do you guys want, really? And okay, first of all, in Melee, there was a lot of people, as myself, complaining about the clones, because there's a lot of clones in Melee, and they get rid of them in the next Super Smash Bros. Game, which is Brawl. And yet, once again, the stupidity of the internet community goes again. What can I see? People that want clones back. Okay, I know people, you... No, I don't really know what's going to go inside your mind, but the only thing I know is that I'm lost because I'm so much talking right now. So yeah, what is in your mind? Okay, people want Dr. Mario again. It's just a clone of Mario. Maybe a skin of Dr. Mario on Mario could be good. Reskin is pills for fireballs or anything like that. Nintendo could do that. All laboratory if no yeah right, this is not all laboratory that will work on that one, as I heard. But they could do that. They could do that. Will they do it? I don't know. People want Toon Zelda because there's Toon Link. Why do you want Toon Zelda? Why would you want young Link again? Why would you want me? What will be me's final smash? Have friends like it was on the Sonic and Sega Star Racing? I don't know what you have in your mind, guys. People want Shadow Mario, Bowser Jr. They want scrap. They want Paper Mario. What do you want to do with Paper Mario? Have a rivalry with Mr. Game & Watch? I don't know. They want Paper Peach, Paper Luigi, Paper Bowser. Yeah, they want Little Mac. Little Mac, okay, I can understand for Little Mac because Little Mac can have moves. Little Mac can be resized or be small as Mr. Game & Watch because Little Mac is not really tall, which is pretty much his name, Little Mac. So you can resize Little Mac, but you can't resize Ridley. And what will you give Ridley moves? He got like a not really a drill dash like Meta Knight, but okay. Ridley just flies around. He could be again a really great boss, but nothing else. Stop with Ridley. If you want Snake, no, not Snake. If you want Mewtwo back, I'm really okay with that because I can't stare at Lucario. People want Mega Man X, and Mega Man I don't know. Why would you want so many many variation of Mega Man? Except for like 2 or 3 things, he is exactly the same robot. People want Proto Man. Proto Man don't do shit. If you say 0, I'm okay with that. But there's one thing. Mega Man is pretty much a third-party character. And he does have rights from Nintendo, does have rights from Capcom, and no one knows what's going to go with Mega Man, so forget it. Forget about Mega Man, because no one knows to who does Mega Man really belongs. But it's pretty much Capcom, but there's rights on the Nintendo. And I could go on and on with that. People want Dixie Kong. Dixie Kong? I don't know. Maybe like teaming up with Diddy Kong, like the Ice Climbers. Maybe that will probably do something. People want Conquer from Conquer Bad Fur Day. Okay, just forget it because Conquer now belongs to Microsoft, and there will never be something with Microsoft and Nintendo because they're rivals. People want really, I don't know what people want because people want bullshit. If you want Tails or Knuckles, I can be okay with that. If you want Shadow, I say fuck you. Why? Because Shadow will be a clone of Sonic. Except for the Chaos Spades, it will be the exact same freaking bullshit of Final Smash, which is Super Shadow, except that you could throw Chaos Spades again. But what will be the utility of that? None. None. Zero. Nada. Niet. Now, utility for a Super Shadow. What will be Tails' Final Smash if they bring back Final Smash, of course, but they will probably bring back because people liked Final Smash. People want Orchid sometime. I don't know why you want Orchid, because Killer Instinct was good, but really. People want Ryu Hayabusa, which is Ninja Gaiden, of course. I don't have anything with that. Okay, yeah. Ryu would be a really good character for it. You have moves. You can design moves for a ninja. It's okay. You can design moves for Ryu, okay? But for King K. Rool, you can't. You just can't. People want Daisy. Why do you want Daisy? I know you might want Waluigi, but Daisy, what do you want to do with her? People want Isaac. Isaac, I can be okay with that. And I saw people like wanting Speedy Servage from Samurai Pizza Cat. Okay, I want to tell you something. I love Samurai Pizza Cats, but I don't remember a video game of Samurai Pizza Cats, and it does not belong to Nintendo, as far as I know. I loved that show when I was young, but why would you put a Samurai Pizza Cats in, you know, forget it. I already heard people wanting Neo of the Matrix. Okay, what is wrong with you? People want also Terminators. I guess I read like 11 years old kids that just want anything they will like because it's so badass and so cool when it does not belong to this environment. Yes, of course, Snake did not really belong to the Smash Bros. Universe, but it was good. I mean, Snake, for being a real violent person, did really make it well, because they make his move like PG, so it did a really good render. And yes, this is what I had to say for the next Super Smash Bros. Game. And now, what can I be shitting on? Oh, maybe. Now I will try something about video games. What can I say about video games? Any ideas, guys? Oh, that is interesting. Should I go there? Seems that I will have to go. Whoa, I don't want to fall in there. I wonder, can we fall down there? I guess we can. But I will be really stupid for jumping down there. But yeah, why do you guys want so much crappy wish list? Now you may wonder, what is your wish list, my oh dear Metalkick one of awesomeness? The answer is none. I will deal with what Nintendo want to give me, and it's just render good. I will be happy. If they can do a good thing with King K. Rool, I will be really happy. But until that, since something hasn't been really said about King K. Rool, and since you can't really design something well for him, no, never want King K. Rool. I mean, what do you want for King K. Rool? A fucking Shiva from Naruto Combat just for stomping on opponents? What is wrong with you guys? No one liked Shiva in Mortal Kombat. If you did like Shiva in Mortal Kombat, I don't know what is wrong with you guys. Mission expansion cleared. Yay, missile capacity increased by 5. I'm so happy. But yeah, why would people like Shiva? He is just a bland, stupid version of Goro. Which, by the way, suck. I mean, if you want to bring a challenge, bring Kintaro or something like that. I don't remember his name, but I don't really care because I hate him. Kintaro, I guess it's his name. Or Kintaro. No, Kintaro, yeah. Yeah, why do you want a fucking Shiva? I mean... And people might want a Koopa. Or Toad. Yes, Toad's probably one of the most I've seen. I mean, you saw him since Super Smash Bros. Melee, where just Peach just pulled Toad right off her ass. And then shove it right in their ass after that. I mean, why do we want a character that just spends its days in princess asshole? Yeah. I don't really know what is wrong with you guys, but I'd like to know what is wrong, because I could do research about it. I mean, okay, it's not wrong. I can forgive you the whole thing. Because, okay, just want an original character like Bowser or even Mr. Game & Watch. They don't have clones. Don't bring me again like how can I tell that? Don't bring me another Captain Falcon clone, because I will be pissed. Don't bring me another Star Fox clone. Don't bring me the fucking frog from Star Fox, which is Kermit the Frog. I don't remember its name. It's no, I don't remember the frog's name. It's... Wait, there's... Baby Hare, Falco Lombardi, Fox McCloud, and... What's the Toad name? I don't remember. Anyway, it's just a fucking retarded frog that nobody likes. Yeah, who likes that frog anyway in Star Fox? Ooh, that's a cannon. That's pretty. I like the cannon, really. I wished so much I could shoot again. Well, I mean, I could shoot, not again, because... Wait, do I have to destroy things? They wouldn't give me that for no reason, right? Maybe they would. Are Nintendo lying to me? Maybe Nintendo. Maybe they are lying to me, but nobody wants to know. I like the sound of that. Ooh, that's pretty. Run, little children, and run, little devil. So now, what can I say? Oh yeah, now I know the perfect rant. When will they stop the fucking Pokemon series? Okay, the TV show was good for like 3 seasons, and Pokemon itself was good for the like 3 first generation. When Pokemon start to suck, it's when they bring Snubble, or you know, the dog Pokemon that just follows everyone. It's just super annoying. It was like the new Jigglypuff, and it was pretty much a rip-off of Jigglypuff. Yeah, it's Snubble, the name. And I remember it is pretty much the first Pokemon leaked in... Yeah, it was not pretty much the first, but one of the first Pokemon Elite in since the first season, because it was the second generation Pokemon, if I remember well. I mean, okay, now you just have ripoff of Pokemons. You have Plushus and Minus, or I don't know what's their names, which is just pre-Pikachu again, which is just a after Pichu. And where do we go with that? Guess what? Pokemon is now uncreative right now. The Pokemon just doesn't look good, and they have just so much stupid entities, which is just a ripoff. Like, okay, now we got a space Pokemon, now we got a fire Pokemon who can control the other fire. The one can control time, one can control space, one can control the oxygen, one can control the land, one can control the whole planet, and tomorrow we'll aim for God. I am surprised God isn't a Pokemon yet. I am really surprised. I mean, how many ripoff Mewtwo they did right now? How many ripoff of Pikachu they did? They did Ting and Minus, I don't know. They did Pichu, they did Raichu, they did Mariel, and they still continue. And they also always do a ripoff of the three basic Pokemon like Charmander, Bulbasaur, and Squirtle. And by the way, what uncreative name did they give to the Pokemon? I mean, Squirtle is just a mix of Squirrel and Turtle, and yes, it is. Charmander is just a mix of Char and Salamander. Bulbasaur is just a mix of Dinosaur and Bulb. And you know what? Not only does names just says what they are, but they don't really look what they are, except for Charmander and Squirtle. But Bulbasaur doesn't really look like a dinosaur, it's just like a bulb with, don't know, blue creature of shiny doom. If I don't know. So yeah, Pokemon sucks today. Okay, how many... Oh yeah, two things. How many Pokemon are there right now? 750 or 800 right now? Pretty much around this. And how many legendary Pokemon are there? The 3/4 of them are legendary Pokemon. Because each time they do another game, the only thing they do is legendary Pokemons. They remove like 7 Pokemons from the old game. They replace them with legendary Pokemon, which is just total bullshit, by the way. But yeah, this is pretty much the way to do money for nothing. From nothing, and you know, it's easy money for Nintendo. Easy money. And yet, people still fall from that. Nintendo did the same with Doki Doki Panic. And thank you, Miyamoto. I really want to tell you that I hate you right now. Okay, people don't know why do I hate it. Why do I hate Miyamoto? He did Mario, he did Zelda, but anyway, I hate Zelda. He did Donkey Kong, but look at what pile of crap is Donkey Kong today. Look at what pile of crap and repetitive the new Super Mario Bros. Are today. I mean, if you can keep a series, kill it. Kill it cold blood. Zelda is the same pile of crap as it is right now. Anyway, as you know, Zelda will finally kill herself and the end of the story, just to preserve the peace. It always happens, and it will always happen again and again and again. And yes, this is my opinion. I think Zelda sucks, and I played Fortune Adventure and I didn't really hate it. But do I give my seal of approval on Fortune Adventure? No. Because Nintendo wanted money, and now Nintendo force you to what? To buy like 4 Game Boy Advance if you want to play with friends, like 3 friends. And 4 continue. So, who is the fool of the story? You are. Because Nintendo take your money so easily. And this is pretty much why I say a big fuck you to Miyamoto. Because he encouraged so much of these things. He came up with the ideas, he came up with the stories, he came up with the plot, he came up with everything, and at the end, it's just a total same bullshit because he is an uncreative bastard. And yes, this is my opinion about Miyamoto. If people want to complain about like Sonic games, I have to tell you one thing, Sonic games are really much more creative than any Nintendo games lately, except for Metroid. Even if in Metroid there's always the same old thing of, oh, you have to find again what you lost at the end. I mean, it's okay, it makes the game live a long time because you have to find everything. Because except that, the game will be just so easy. But yeah, at least they made it being like good, even if it's just like if it's just like not really eat and babysit, because it's a term in video game like, oh, you have something but you have to take it to the end because it will be useful later on, but not now. But yeah, it's kind of eat and babysitting, but it's just backtracking, which is not really a good thing in video games because you know what I mean anyway. So yeah, today when will I understand people? Oh no, I know worst. The people that will say that Call of Duty is the best series ever. Okay, it's one of the most selling series, but one of the most best-selling series. But can you tell me something? When you just shoot someone in the head, what is the joy in that if you know exactly it's going to be this over and over again, when the story doesn't make really a lot of sense, by the way. And I'm gonna show you a magic trick, like the Joker would say. I am going to go on this little platform, or else my name isn't Metalkick. Okay, my name isn't Metalkick. I lied. I am smarter than the game. I'm not smarter than the game. Well, I guess I will have to save anyway, because I pretty much let the thing out of my chest. But not quite yet. Why does people like in wrestling games? Why do there are always stupid people online that will just spam, or will just have their characters attribute to 100%? I mean, where's the challenge in that if you just can't play the game? And you have to use cheap technique to just try to convince yourself that you're good when you're not. I am good at video games. Ooh, energy tank, cool. I like that. I knew there was something there. The game will never lie to me. Yeah, what's the point of playing a video game if you can't really play it well? Why would you want to play online? Yeah, what's the point of playing a game online if you're not good at it? And he knows that. And that's why most of the gamers, whoever they are, most of their age is 11 years old, and I know that. This is pretty much why you stupid kids, I just hate you from the deepest of my heart, and you should never play video games if you can't really play it. I started playing video games at like 4 years old, and I was good at it. I wasn't the best at this age, but now I'm really good at video games. I'm not good at every video game like Metroid Prime 2 and 1, but I try to do what I can. Why? Because I'm playing it blind, and I know when it's blind it's hard at the first time, but I'm learning. I'm learning from the game. And why am I learning? Because I want to learn. Unlike some people just don't want to learn, and they think they are good when they're not, and they think they're bad when they are. So they will try to convince themselves that they're better than they think. But no, they're not, and they will never be if they can't convince themselves that they suck. You, when you play video games, have to face reality. We're not that good at video games. Don't think you are. If you're good at video games, don't think you're the best. Because I will see the comments in a few weeks later when this video will get like 20 views, or I don't know how many views will I get, or when will I get interesting. People will say, oh, you suck at this video game, I am better than you. Yeah, okay. Just find a girlfriend and comment me later on, okay? Make your life, find a job, have success in your video game if you want, but don't say that you're better than someone that never plays it before. At least I admit that I'm not really good at Metroid, but I like the games. I like the games, I'm not good at it, I'm proud of it. Because I try to learn by the game. I try to learn from the game, and I try to learn the game. Because I want to play it. I want to play it well. Which I'm not really right now, because I can't fall off a platform. And you know what? I will save. I will save and see you back later on for more Metroid Prime, which is not going to be so much rant, I guess. Goodbye. Later on.